This is a Baytown Media live stream sports presentation.
Good evening. Welcome to Baytown Media's presentation of Caps Minor Hockey. Under 13A Girls All-Stars. St. John's Caps versus the Paradise Warriors. And we're just about ready to go here, waiting for the face-off. And well, just needs a clock to reset and we'll be ready to go. Try it again. And the clock is ready to go by the looks of it. And we're ready for face-off. You got a whistle. And we still got issues with the clock. The clock not counting down, so some technical issues at the arena. We're at Capital Mitsubishi Center in St. John's. And it looks like we're going to start this face-off all over again. Referee's trying to sort out the clock. And we'll be right So we do have a delay. Time clock is not working here at the arena. We're trying to reset, and we'll see if they can get it going. Still seems like they can't get it to start counting down. Here's the issue. Both teams still trying to keep warmed up here. All right, we'll be back again in a few. See if we get the problem resolved with the score clock. All right, we're starting here now, but seems like we still got no time clock. Caps now delayed offsides as they try to enter the zone. Maxwell tries to make it in, but brought up in two Warriors. Puck now into the zone. Shot in by Holly. Holly goes to the corner after it. Around the boards. And the Warriors pick it up behind their own goal. Caps intercepted. Pass in front. Caps couldn't get a hold of it. Gone down ice. Away go the Warriors. In behind the Caps net. In front. Scores! The Warriors on a wraparound take a 1-0 lead early in the first. Wouldn't be able to tell you what time. The clock is not working here. Caps in with a Tucker. Gets it into the corner. Wrapped around the boards. Gallop. Trying to get it in front of the net. Back around the boards. Gallop with it. Tries to center it. Back to the point. Clancy with a shot. And that's wide. Gallop picks it up in the corner. Number 9. Kicks it out in front. Brown couldn't get it. Puck in the corner. Caps with it behind the net. Caps coming out with it. Chance here, shot. And it's just wide the goal. Sullivan shot in behind the net. Pike in to get it there. Pike wrap around. Couldn't get it, and puck back down ice. Puck in on goal and covered up by the Caps goaltender. And then we'll have a face-off in the Caps end. 1-0 Warriors under 13A girls. All-Star Hockey live from Capital Mitsubishi Center in St. John's. Puck all the way down the ice. No icing. Icing waved off. The Warriors come out of their zone with it. Wits on speed. Simmons. Simmons going on a break. Shot in. Save. And puck now going all the way down the ice. And that will be an icing call. The face-off goes back deep into the Caps end. 1-0 Warriors. Face-off behind the Caps net. In the corner, around the back of the net. Now in neutral ice. Caps trying to get it in the offensive zone. Shot in behind the Caps net. Puck bouncing around. Caps get it down ice. Right on to the Warriors goaltender. Caps pick it up behind their own net. They're battling from the Caps bench for the puck. And we've got a whistle. Brown going to the penalty box, so the Warriors will be on the power play. Face off deep down to Caps end. Starting in front. Here come the Caps. Shot scores! Haley Sullivan with the snipe short-handed. Puts the Caps on the board. So the Caps tied up with a short-handed goal. And away go the Caps again. Sullivan picks it up at the blue line. Knocked off her stick, back down ice. We've got another whistle. And the Warriors going to go to the box now. 4-on-4. And the face-off going to come down to the Warriors' end. Puck dumped all the way down the ice. Warriors coming out of the zone with some speed. Hard hit in the corner. Shot in from the line. Puck kept in at the line. Nope, they called it outside. And just out as Cal the score clock's still not working there. Still trying to figure that out. We don't know how much time is left here in the first. All we know is there's a face-off just outside the blue line. How about that? Got another delay there now with the clock. There we go. Looks like it seems to be all right, so what it looks like is 4:53 left in the first. And the score clock is up and running again. Caps now in over the line with it. Shot in. And that's covered up by the Warriors goaltender and held on. Or face off. So the Caps now on a 1-minute power play. Puck back to the point. Shot in. And that's just wide. Caps send it back in. Warriors dump it out. Kept in at the point. Clancy. And now the Warriors get it out of the zone. Here comes Hawkswell in over the line, shot, and that's blocker to side. Puck just out over the line. Caps chasing it down. Hawkswell with it. Chance there for Buffett. Holly pressuring on the sideboards. Back to the point now. Bashaw will dump it in around the boards. Warriors trying to clear. And they will. Player coming out of the box and was almost gone. Here come the Caps in over the line. Stopped up. Clancy stopped up. Brown to back down ice. Tucker chasing after it. Caps keep it in. Back to the point. Shot in. And the Warriors will get it out of the zone. Down the ice. Battle for it in the far corner. Puck all the way down the ice, and that's going to be another icing call. And we'll go back down to the Caps end. We do have 2:18 left in the first, 1-1. Blake with a cross to Sullivan. Sullivan in, shoots, save, gets cleaned out in the crease. Great chance there by Sullivan. Great pass across from Blake. Face off one. Meyer gets it in. Meyer knocked down in the crease. And away go the Warriors. Chance. And covered up by the Caps goaltender. You have 1:38 left. The first. Puck still in the neutral zone, Caps. Sullivan now on the backhand, stops up, shuts across it in front. Raleigh Buffett scores! Great pass from Sullivan across the Buffett. The Caps take a 2-1 lead with 54 seconds left in the first. Puck now just there over the Warriors line. Oh, and a stolen there by the Warriors. Chance in, rebound. Just sitting right in front. Kept in at the line again by the Warriors. Cross-ice pass to the corner. 17 seconds left. Warriors trying to tie this up late in the first. And there's the buzzer. 2-1 at the end of one. St. John's Caps, Paradise Warriors under 13A Girls All-Star Hockey. Live from Capital Mitsubishi Center in St. John's. And we'll be back in a second. And we're back now with second period action. We did have some technical difficulties after the start, which caused the game to be delayed a little bit. The Warriors dumping into the Caps end. Hubley gets it up ice to Brown. Puck now behind the Warriors net. And we've got a whistle. Puck goes all the way back down ice. 2-1. St. John's Caps. 10:47 left in the second. Let's go a nicing call. Back come the Warriors. Here's Simmons. In on goal. Shot scores. 5-hole for Lexi Simmons. Gets a tying goal. 10:31 left in the second period. Sullivan now to take the face off for the Caps. Luis Mara gets it down the ice. Back come the Warriors again. He laid off sides. Sarah Cal gets it up ice. Here come the Warriors. Back down to the Caps end. Picked up by Cal behind the net. Turns back, number 10, Sarah Cal. Going for a skate with it. Gaining some speed as she hits center. Dumps it all the way down to the Warriors goaltender and held on for a face-off. 9:25 left in the second period. 2-2 tie. Live at Capital Mitsubishi Center in St. John's. Under 13A girls all-star hockey. St. John's Caps and Paradise Warriors. Puck back to the point. Just kept in. Scores! And the Caps now take the lead back. Not sure who the goal scorer was from this vantage point. Thinking it's Scarlett Holly, but up there by Clancy. On the Warriors bench there now. Puck out of play. We got a whistle. 8:43 now, 3-2. Caps just taking the lead back. Clancy puts it straight down the middle. Just wide of the Warriors' goal. Warriors pick it up now center. Caps turn it back. Grace Gollop. This pass up to Brown. Shot in. Kicked aside. Caps pick it up on their own blue line. Tucker. Battle for it now from the Warriors bench. Puck picked up by the Caps. Aline Ahmet going in with a shot. Just wide of the goal. Warriors with a shot, and that was just wide. Sullivan gets it up to center. Shot. And that's wide. Puck in behind the Warriors net. Puck now hovering around the Warriors goal. Turnaround shot. That was wide. Warriors now coming at the zone. Line shot, rebound just sitting in the crease. Swipe that by Cal. Sullivan now picks it up behind her own goal. Sullivan getting some speed going up ice. Chance in front, just wide. Chance in front, shot, whoa. Kicked aside. Battle in the corner. Puck still deep into the Warrior zone. Caps will dump it deep. Warriors with a shot in, just goes wide. Caps pick it up again. And 4:23 left in the second period. Puck over the line, and that's going to be nice and calm, or an offsides calm. We've got a goaltending change at both ends. The area Melamed comes out. O'Keefe going in now for the Warriors, and Martin coming in for the Caps. And there's Martin taking the crease. Puck down the ice. Gallop back to get it. Dangerous puck in front. Clancy gets it out of the zone. Brown down ice with it. Warriors turn it back down ice. Clancy now going to pick it up in her own zone. And offsides at the line. 3:16 left. In the second period, 3-2, St. John's Caps. Face off, won by the Caps. Warriors dump it deep. Pike takes the puck out of the zone, dumps it down ice. Warriors dump it back in. Sullivan got it and dumps it down the ice. No icing as it was tipped. From the Warriors. Warriors dump it down in the corner. Battle in front. Caps trying to get the puck out. And Pike gets it out over the line. Sullivan takes it. Caps keep it in. Shot just wide of the goal. Back come the Warriors. Simmons inside, outside, and covered up by Martin. As the Warriors all congregate in front of the goal. .126 left in the second period. Warrior spins, fires, and just wide of the goal. Puck whipped around the boards and all the way down the ice. No icing. Puck down to the Caps blue line. Cal off the boards over Hawkswell's stick. Away goes Hawkswell. Caps on the far boards. Looks like an offside call. .30 seconds left. 3-2 St. John's Caps. Towards the end of the second period. Face off, won by the Caps. Dumped all the way down behind the goal. Warriors take control at their own blue line. And that will do it for the second period. Looks like we're going to continue on. I don't think we're going to. Are we going to go to the dressing rooms? And we are. We're going to go to the dressing room. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. As both teams now head off. 3-2, St. John's Caps under 13. Girls All-Star Hockey live from Capital Mitsubishi Center in St. John's. And we'll see you in just a minute.
This is a Baytown Media live stream sports presentation.
We're back now with third period action. Caps with a 3-2 lead. Going into the third. St. John's Caps, Paradise Warriors. Live from Capital Mitsubishi Center in St. John's. Caps in over the line, and that's going to be offsides. Face off, come outside the Warriors blue line. Puck dumped deep. And Tucker's feet. So it was Scarlett Holly who got the go-ahead goal for the Caps. Puck dumped down, and that's going to be an icing call. Face-off going to go all the way back down to the Caps end. Puck dumped down ice. Here comes Caps with it. Shot. And that just wide of the goal. Paige Pike picks it up now. Just outside the line. Caps need to get out. Puck dumped deep. Caps pick it off. Here's Sullivan. Sullivan's shot. Just wide. Two Caps collide and into the boards. Puck all the way down to the Warriors end. In front, covered up by Martin. For a face-off. 3-2, 10:08 left in the third period. Puck at center. Dump back down to the Caps end. Outside the line. Puck still in the zone. Goal. Long shot out. And it looks like Simmons with the goal for the Warriors to tie this one up at 3. Hard to see from the far goal from this vantage point. But it was Simmons who got that goal. Puck dumped all the way down to the Caps end, and that's going to be nice and calm. We're going to come back down to the Warriors end. Puck into the blue line. Caps keep it in. Warriors trying to get it out. Backhand it in front. No one there. The Warriors can't get it out. Caps backhand it into the Warriors end again. Centering pass. No one there. Caps. Another great forecheck in here. Gallop in there now. Have to get it back to Brown. Kept in at the blue line by Basha. Backhanded across. Tucker keeps it in again. Cap still with it. Brown. Gallop. This line keeping some pressure. Keeping that puck in the Warrior zone. Puck now deep into the Warriors' end again. Back to the point. Clancy got it in her feet. And away go the Warriors again. The puck just goes to the crease. No wide. In goes Sullivan now, chasing after that puck. Centering pass. Intended for Tucker. Couldn't get there. Pike chasing after it in the corner. Sullivan picks it up. Sullivan with it still behind the goal. Pike in there too. Digging 5 players in there. We've got a pile up. There's Myers in pushing around, and we've got a whistle. Cats put it back to the point. Away go the Warriors. In front, off Martin's stick. Warriors pick it up in their own zone. Caps pressing. Dump back down ice. Dump down the ice again, and that's going to be an icing call. And face-off going to go back down to Caps in 3-3 tie. 6:01 left in the third period. Face off won by the Warriors. Kept in. Caps trying to get it out of trouble. Foot race for it. Holly chasing after it. Holly's still going. Back to the point and just out over the line. Sarah Cal couldn't keep it in. She was knocked down. Warriors take it now. Shot in. Scores! Simmons again. Almost carbon copy of the last goal. And the Warriors now take a 4-3 lead with 5:01. left in the third. Here come the Caps now with it. Brown. Long shot scores! Basha, Chloe Basha, in over the blue line and let a wicked wrister go 30 seconds after. The Warriors went ahead. The Caps come back and tie it up. Caps with the puck again. Brown cutting it wide. Shot behind the goal. Brown again. Wrap around. Caps banging away. Tucker in there. And covered up by the Warriors goaltender for a face-off. Kept in at the line. Puck bouncing around in front. Puck up the middle. Chance here. They're wide of the goal. Looks like an offside call at the line. 3:40 left, 4-4 tie. St. John's Caps, Paradise Warriors, under 13A girls. Hockey action live from Capital Mitsubishi Center. Pike chasing after it. Pike with the shot. Wide of the goal. Warriors try to take it out. Sullivan backhands it in front. Caps can't keep it in. And the Warriors go back the other side. And almost gone with it. Puck now behind the Caps net. Caps whipping around the boards. Offsides at the line. Here's the call. 2:34 left. Still 4-4. Puck dumped deep into the Warriors in, and that's going to be an icing call. Face-off going to go all the way back down to the Caps end. .224 left. Foot race for it. The Warriors win that one. Around the boards, picked off, sent back in. Hawkswell with it now. Hawkswell trying to get it in front. Shot in, that's wide of the goal. The Warriors now with some chances with 1:34 left. Both teams going to try to play cautious now. Caps now with a break. Brown can't get the shot away. Great defensive play there by the Warriors. Warriors turn it back. Simmons, she's dangerous for the Warriors. Cut towards the net. Here come the Caps again. Shot in. Oh, that didn't miss by much. Puck behind the Warriors net. Caps pressing now. Great forechecking by Tucker. Warriors trying to get it out. We got 29 seconds left. Back to the point. Puck outside the line. Caps will dump it back to center. Warriors with it now. Stopped up at the line. Dumped in. 10 seconds left. Have to be careful here. Oh, almost picked off by Brown. And that will do it. 4-4 tie. St. John's Caps. Paradise Warriors. Exciting game back and forth once it got started after the time clock delay. Thank you all for watching. This has been a Baytown Media production. Live stream presentation of Caps Minor Hockey Under 13A Girls All-Star Hockey live from Capital Mitsubishi Center in St. John's. Thank you for watching and have a great evening.
This is a Baytown Media live stream sports presentation.